What happened when you refused to moderate your child's dangerous hobby? The school counselor said the word dangerous like it was a diagnosis. I remember sitting in a plastic chair across from her desk while she slid a folder toward me. Inside were printed screenshots of my son's social media posts, photos of him standing on rooftops, hanging off the side of abandoned buildings, smiling like gravity was a rumor. He could die, she said gently. I knew that. What she did not know was that I had already been to one of those rooftops. My son, Arjun, was 16, quiet, sharp, the kind of kid who did not rebel loudly. When he got into something, he researched it for weeks, learned the terminology, found the community. In this case, it was urban climbing. Not rock walls, not supervised courses, cranes, bridges, unfinished high-rises. He called it freedom. The school called it reckless endangerment. They wanted me to confiscate his phone, ground him indefinitely, pull him out of the friend group they believed was encouraging it. You have to set limits, the counselor said. You're the parent. That night, I sat on the edge of his bed and asked him one question. Why? He did not give me a dramatic speech. He did not talk about thrill-seeking. He said, it's the only time my head is quiet. That answer stopped me. Arjun had always carried a kind of pressure inside him. Perfect grades, silent expectations, the weight of being the responsible one. He never drank, never snuck out, never lied. He climbed. I asked him to show me. The next weekend, before sunrise, he took me to a half-built parking structure on the edge of the city. We climbed the stairwell. No ropes, no safety harness. I was terrified. He was focused. Every step he took was deliberate. Hands steady, feet precise. No bravado, no showing off. At the top, the city looked small, quiet, harmless. He sat down on the concrete edge, legs dangling over a drop that made my stomach twist. I'm not stupid, he said without looking at me. I check everything. I don't climb if it's wet. I don't climb drunk. I don't climb when I'm angry. There was a logic to it, a discipline. It reminded me of something I had not thought about in years. When I was his age, I rode a motorcycle my parents hated. They tried to ban it. I rode anyway. The only difference was that I hid it from them. I did not want Arjun hiding things from me, so I made a choice that shocked everyone. I refused to shut it down. Instead, I set conditions. He had to show me the locations beforehand. No abandoned buildings with structural damage, no climbing alone, a GPS tracker on his phone, a call before and after. The school was not pleased. Other parents thought I was irresponsible. My sister told me I would regret it. Maybe I would. But something shifted after that conversation. Arjun started inviting me into his world instead of locking me out of it. He showed me the forums, the safety discussions, the close calls people analyzed to avoid repeating mistakes. He listened when I raised concerns. Then, 3 months later, something happened that made the whole thing real. A boy from another school fell from a construction site across town. He did not survive. The news spread fast. Arjun came home pale, silent. He shut himself in his room. I did not lecture him. I did not say I told you so. I just waited. That night, he came downstairs and sat across from me at the kitchen table. I'm taking a break, he said. He did not quit because I banned it. He quit because he understood the risk, and because he trusted me enough to process it out loud. That is what happened when I refused to moderate his dangerous hobby. It did not spiral. It did not explode. It turned into a conversation. Years later, he told me something I did not expect. If you had tried to stop me, I would have just gotten better at hiding it. That sentence still stays with me. Parenting is not about removing every sharp edge from your child's world. Sometimes it is about standing close enough that if they slip, you are already there. Refusing to shut him down did not make the hobby safe. It made our relationship stronger than the risk.